Robbie from Cobra Kai. That is the video that I'm doing today. So let me just talk about Cobra Kai. I'm old school. I watched Karate Kid when I first came out. I remember it. And when Cobra Kai came out, I said, oh gosh, what? I don't know what to expect. Is it gonna be too cheesy? I watched season 1, and at first I was like, this is so cheesy, but I have to keep watching it. And I became hooked. Then season 2 came out not that long ago, and I literally almost binge watched it. And I think season 2 is even better than season 1. Couple of things that were left out, especially at the last episode, kind of left you going, okay, what's going on here? Which means there's probably gonna be a season 3, and I can guarantee you it will be one of the biggest shows. Let me know what you guys think. Were you hooked? Are you in love with this show? Who's your favorite character? So I'm going to be doing Robbie's haircut today. Now, before I get into the haircut, I'm gonna do like I usually do, play some music, and you can follow along, and I'll break it down at the end. But his haircut, believe it or not, is fairly simple. It really is just a one-length kind of bob shape with some layering throughout the back here, just some slight layering. But a lot of it is just one length. What hair type works best? Well, something like this, straight, just like what he has, straight hair. It could be thick, it could be on the finer side, medium density, it doesn't really matter, but the key is that it's straight. He has a lot of hair from what it looks like, so yes, that helps. But if you've got super curly hair, super wavy hair, chances are you're not gonna be able to achieve that type of look unless you put a lot of effort into blow drying it straight and smoothing it out and having the proper length, which is probably just below the chin area. He also, as you saw in the show, tucked it behind his ear a lot. But anyway, so follow along with the video and then I'll break it down at the end.
Neon lights will be glowing every night in the city, always the same. Giving up, playing dead, at least that's what you said. Camera lights, that's the game. So girl, give me a lesson too. I'll go and do everything you do. Touch, that's the start. Got the motion, got the heart, but the city stays the same. Giving up, playing dead, at least that's what you said. Camera lights, that's the game. But here, we can do anything. I feel something is really changing. A mistake turns into
2, 3. Yep.
All right, so here is the finished haircut. So let's break it down. Now, the first thing I wanted to establish was the length, which is right in through here. As you can see, just past the jawline. Everyone's going to be different depending on, you know, your facial structure and where your jawline sits. But for the most part, it's right around this area, right in through here. Now, this mannequin, unfortunately, it's a bit on the finer side and it's a little bit weak right in through here, just as it is, but prior to me cutting it. So I would say this could be just a little bit longer, but it's right around this area in through here. Created my angle on both sides, and that's really the key, is just getting that length locked in at the right length, because his hair, really most of the time, it's just kind of tucked back behind his ears, and all you're seeing is the hair coming out throughout the sides. And if it is down, it's a little bit more kind of disheveled or on the messier side. He does have kind of an off-center part if it is parted from what I've seen. And now here's the interesting part of the haircut. So all this is pretty much all one length. What I did back here is I created a little bit of a kind of beveled and a little bit of graduation. So I layered this and just lightly rounded it out to not only make it not as bulky and heavy, but also just to have a nicer shape to it. So it's not just all one length straight down like this. It does have a little bit of movement and a little bit of texture to it right in through down here. And I did that by pulling the hair outwards this way and just tapering it down into the neckline. And then I held everything out vertically just to kind of dust off the ends and to create just a very even balance. It's not always about how much hair you're cutting off, it's just what hairs you cut. So you want to make sure that even if the hair is, you know, you see a couple little stray hairs, cut those off to make sure it's going to be perfectly balanced. Now, when it comes to styling, I used a couple of tools. I used my Tidal Wave, right, which is my sea salt spray. It's literally become my #1 selling product. I'm having a hard time keeping this in stock because it's selling so much. I do have it in stock, and I've ordered like 3 times the amount, so don't worry, I have it in stock. The key about this is that it gives you just enough texture and hold and pliability so that it's not just kind of laying flat, right? Because he does have some volume to it. So if your hair is on the finer side or it's on the thinner side, you need something. This sea salt spray, the one thing unique about this, it's not overly sea salty. It's not overly gritty. And I've used huge brand sea salt sprays in the past as a stylist that were just so harsh and gritty and almost like too sea salty, and this is far from that. That's why I love this, because it gives just the right texture. When it comes to styling, again, I am retailing this. This is an anti-static vent brush, so it helps reduce the amount of flyaways. It's anti-static, so your hair's not going to be flying all over the place. It's really ideal to help smooth the hair out and to allow for the air from the blow dryer to pass through the brush onto the hair. So if your hair is straight, this is a great tool. Also, the rubber grip handle, you have really good control with it. It's not one of those, like, even though this is plastic, it's not a plastic handle that's very slippery. You've got really good control with this. If your hair is on the wavier side, a little more curly at the end, you did see me using this round brush. This is a thermal ceramic protection, heat protection brush, which means that as you're using this, it's not damaging your hair. So you can use a round brush to really smooth that out to finish off the look. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this haircut. Do you have hair like this? Do you want hair like this? Do you love Cobra Kai? Do you think, who's your favorite character? I'd love to know. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time for more videos with the Salon Guy.